viewers, thanks for joining us on Lina TV News. I am Aisha Gambo Damazin. The headlines. Governor BAGO plans to co-opt EMI-GUYE communities on air into his farming scheme. President TINIBU addresses African leaders in Ghana. Nigerian Bar Association elects new leaders as a family. OSIGWE son emerges new president. Stay tuned for the news in detail. Joe Biden on Sunday dropped out of the U.S. presidential election and endorsed Vice President Kamala Harris as the Democratic Party new nominee in a stunning move that upends the 2024 race for the White House. The 81-year-old Biden stepped aside after weeks of pressure from Democrats following a disastrous debate performance, throwing the election battle against Republican Donald Trump into unprecedented turmoil. Biden in his speech said, "While it has been my intention to seek re-election, I believe it is in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remaining term." The Democratic Party is now plugged into chaos and needs to find a new candidate for November's election, with Vice President Kamala Harris as the frontrunner. Biden bowed out after weeks of pressure that began with a disastrous debate performance that raised fears over his health. The stunning move makes Biden the first president in U.S. history to pull out so late in an election race, and the first to bow out because of concerns over his mental acuity and health. Biden spent more than 3 weeks resisting calls to step down following the shock of the June 27 debate, at one point insisting that only the Lord Almighty could convince him to back up. Take 3. President Bola Tinubu reeled out the achievements of the economic communities of West African states ECOWAS to African leaders. President Tinubu said that frontline member states in the fight against terrorism have been supported with $4 million under the ECOWAS counter-terrorism humanitarian response. And on education, he said the West African Network of National Academies of Science and the African Forum for Research and Innovation have been established, adding that Regional Academic Mobility Scheme has continued to equip the youth with practical skills and is harmonizing education system. He further stated that in the area of health, ECOWAS continues to provide support to women with obstetric fistula, empowered women entrepreneurs in agribusiness, and focus on gender equality in education and the green economy. Niger State Governor Farmer Mohammed Umar BAGO interacted with EMI-GUYE community, where he informed them of his plan to co-opt them into his farm to make money, and also assured them of more development to the community. The governor stated this when he inspected his personal farm in EMI-GUYE community near Bida, where 140 hectares of land was cultivated out of 1,000 hectares. He disclosed that over 500,000 hectares of land has been prepared and ready for cultivation across the Niger South Senatorial District, in line with his agricultural revolution. Farmer Governor, while at his farm, stated that it is with the support of the Emirate Council, the state government, and the private sector that his administration was able to prepare the over 500,000 hectares in the area. He said there will be more community engagement and discussion on the agricultural revolution, as the youth needs to understand the enormous benefits and prosperity that stand to gain in the implementation of his agricultural policies. The farmer governor, who expressed satisfaction with the remarkable achievement Niger Food is making, said the enterprise has also been able to clear 32,000 hectares of land in Bobi Grazing Reserve, among other areas. The zonal project manager of Zone A, Niger Food Fodio Yusuf Abubakar said Niger Food has been able to cover all farmlands that have been allocated to them by the communities in Zone A. He explained that maize, soya beans, and sesame are the alternative crops being planted, pointing out that more discussion will be held with other communities to key into the agricultural revolution. The Commissioner for Agriculture, Musa Bawaboso, said the agricultural revolution is already taking shape and the target of feeding the nation is achievable. He acknowledged that the working relationship between the ministry and the Niger Food has motivated more people to go into agricultural projects of the farmer governor. The commissioner said through a program tagged Community Agricultural Extension Volunteer, community members that indicated interest have been mobilized from across the state. A senior advocate of Nigeria, AFAM OSIGWE, has emerged as the president-elect of the Nigerian Bar Association following the 2024 NBA election held online. OSIGWE secured the highest number of votes with 20,395, surpassing his closest rival, Tobana Erujikwe, who got 10,970 votes, and Chukwuka San, who received 9,007 votes. He will succeed the outgoing president, Yakubu Moikeo San. And as a follow-up to the sales of 50% grains, Niger State government has announced that each household will be allowed to purchase 10 measures of each of the assorted grains at the 50% discount. This is the consideration of the less privileged who cannot afford to buy a bag at a time and to allow for wider coverage. The government also said the sales will be done in batches. The grains include rice, beans, maize, sorghum, and millet. The state government assured the people of the continuous updates on the sales of the grains to ensure transparency. And that's about the size of our package on Lina TV News today. Do well to join us on all our social media platforms on Lina TV 247 or visit our website on www.linatv.com.ng. Have a lovely day.